Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Here's the starting group for Portland. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Edey. Then there's Avdia, and it's Sharp in at the 3. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight, Lillard, and it's good. 2 points.
Come on, man. Did you say, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow.
Now here's Ingram. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside. And here's Portland. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Now here's Dick. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Oh, stolen by Lillard. On the break. Here's Edey. Rebound Toronto. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up.
Thank you.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Pass to Edey. It's stolen by Pirtle. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Edey. Banked it in off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Avdia passes to Lillard. To the middle. Tips it. It's rebounded by Dick. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too. Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Count it.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
With the drive. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed, defended by Lillard. Here's Shed, 6 to shoot. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. For Portland, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Edey. On the wing, Holiday. And stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And that one's good.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. We've got Edey, Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Avdia in at the 4. Well, Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always fought like a head coach.
Here's Lillard. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Raptors shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Right at the free throw line. Here's Mamukelashvili. Goes up again, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And it's Edey missing. Toronto leading by 4. The 3 is up. Abaji can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
To the paint. Here's quickly. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Lillard against quickly to halt the run. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
That one goes in.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Toronto leading by 8. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
Sharpe against Ingram. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Pirtle. All sorts of time. Count the basket. Lobo's got his second basket on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Got a hand on it.
Oh, excellent timing there by Barrett. Delivering the swat at the exact right moment.
Blazers trail by 10. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Edey. Pirtle grabs a miss. And stolen by Holiday. Now here's Sharp. It's stolen by Ingram. And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action, up 10.
Your Raptors, 28. The Trailblazers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even, and trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past it. And that does it for our halftime show.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shake Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Holiday saw the opening and took full advantage.
Quickly against Lillard. And it's quickly with a miss.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Sharp, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
There's so much athleticism. Barnes explodes off the floor for the big jam.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And Ingram with the block. Outside, Dick goes up from the top of the key. Portland grabs the miss. Abdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
And Toronto calls time here. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul.
Henderson.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Walter. Still without a bucket. Here's Shed. Can't hit from in close. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits, unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
Here's Shed, defended by Henderson. Tipped away, going all the way to the rack. Here's Thibault, and that one is stuffed right through.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:27 left in the third quarter.
For your Raptors.
Pass to Shed.
RJ.
Into the lane. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. And you look at Thibault, a constant threat, third overall in steals.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. Damian Lillard's checked in for Thibault. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Blazers trail by 5. Lillard with the ball. 10 points for him. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And he lobs it up. Oh, it's Time Lord. Look out.
Well, a well-aimed pass sets Williams up for success so that he can just power it down.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Shed, defended by Henderson. Oh, Williams with the block. Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Oh, deflected. Grant finds Murray. Out to Lillard. Rebound Toronto. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Mobo can't hit. And he lobs it up. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, that one stinks. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Portland ahead. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Portland leading. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Damian Lillard out there with Henderson. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Murray in at the 4. Quickly passes to Pirtle. And they pick up 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
And stolen by Williams. Grant with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. It's stolen by Ingram. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, good to see Ingram going at the rim and working his way to the free throw line.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Ingram. Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brock.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
Henderson.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. 6 on the shot clock. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, Ingram working that versatility there as the ball handler in the pick and roll game.
Portland trailing here. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Barnes. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Knocked loose. Lillard passes to Henderson. And here is Williams. Covered by Pirtle. Pass to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Now here's Barnes. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. And Toronto calls time here. They're leading by 1. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Edey's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Murray. Sharp, he's checked in for Grant. And Holiday subbed in for Henderson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do. In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool. Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Ingram against Sharp. Here's Pirtle. The rebound by Edey. Well, the Trailblazers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Lillard. Top points from Lillard.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Ingram. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his third.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
At the line.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on these, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Ingram against Sharp. The shot by Ingram, no good. Now Portland with it. They lead by 4. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
A little mid-range shot is up. Pirtle. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
You want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud. All right, fans, stand up and get loud.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time one.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Outside for Ingram. Can't get the 3 to fall. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So a close game sees Portland Portland taking this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made...
All right, Alec, thank you.